I'm going to start this meeting for the Polk County Board of Commissioners for Tuesday, September 3rd, yay, September 2024. All commissioners present, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next up is comments for items that are not on this agenda. Please note for the record, no one's in the audience. But all y'all.
If full board.
Okay. Next up is approval of the agenda.
Also move. Second.
It has been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, pass unanimously. Approval of minutes of August 13th.
Move approval. Second that.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, pass unanimously. Letter of support, Mr. Hanson.
Yes, I was meeting with Brian Latta on Thursday about transfer station and other things. But during that meeting, he asked if the county would be willing to write a letter of support for Ken Woods. They're going to nominate him for the Hatfield Award. Ken has decided not to seek re-election for mayor and that, so he will be serving out his term as mayor this rest of this calendar year and then be stepping down. I believe he served on the Dallas City Council or in the mayor's position since 1983. So over 40 years of service, and he was just wondering if the board or the county would be willing to write a letter of support on his behalf. I've requested bio information for dates and those kind of things, so. If you're okay.
Mhm. And you're going to write this love letter, right?
I can.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
try to be nice. It's-
you have the most exposure to him.
Yeah.
An official letter then.
There may be two versions.
Sidebar. Right in the middle of it, sidebar.
The one for comedy.
Yeah,
I absolutely support that.
Yeah.
okay. I will run it by you guys before it's due at the end of the week, so.
And here she is for official business now.
No, you're good.
We missed you in the comments portion of our meeting. We're still on the record. In case you had any comments, anything you wanted to share. All right. Non-listed items.
Do you want to talk about the SDC?
Yes, sir. I was just about to plunk that down.
Thank you.
Right?
This morning. Not this morning. Still reeling.
So,
I dropped that, by the way. I went to the mayor's breakfast on Friday. You're welcome. And he said, for the record, county's got about a $250,000 SDC bill. He was sitting close to me and I looked at him and went to everybody, it's like, it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SDCs alone are just over $200,000. There's some other additional things in there. It takes us to $317,000 just for building permit and SDCs for a new building. So the issue, 120 of it is for parks. And
Stunning.
the struggle I have is that they just updated and added to those expenses July 1st, and yet we had filed in May for our permits and everything, and
The application was submitted in May.
May 26th. Right.
So is the justification to fold that into the new fees because they didn't process that application until July?
To be fair to them, they've been light on individuals over there and stuff in the hopper. There was some big one. I'm saying fair in the sense of this is what I was told, that there was somebody in front of us to get their permitting done, but they took a while to even look at them.
Anywho,
okay, I'll go talk to Brian. Yeah, if it were at the county and you put your application in May, you'd get May rates. That's how most people do, so we'll have a discussion.
I do have a check being prepared because I need the
I know.
work to get done, so I'm not slowing that down.
But do you know what the calculated amount would have been? I mean, we should have had it budgeted, no?
I don't know what the calculated amount would have been. I don't know what all I was told was that they increased their charges July 1st, but I don't know the percentage of that increase whatsoever.
All Brian told me was they substantially increased their charges. And I don't know how he can justify the parks SDC charge. Especially when our parks are in pretty good shape, but their roads suck and their roads charge is only $50,000. Compared to 120 for parks.
And do they have any percent forgiveness for public service projects?
Probably
this
not.
will serve their community?
Probably not,
They haven't in the past.
Okay,
so.
that's concerning.
Well, one of the things that frustrates me is that we're completely self-contained. We're not even touching a street.
Yeah.
We're not adding any sewer, water, any electrical systems. We're not adding anything to the city. There's no impact except the use, which we'll pay for. Why are we paying these crazy SDC charges? And I guess I get it. It applies to the building permit value. But
There's no cap on that and no
there's
reduction for public
Not-
service.
It's a money grab by cities. It's one of their ways to fund, just like tacking on to your water bill, those kind of things. They don't have to go to the vote of the people. Whether it helps them in the long run, I don't know how they'll get any kind of industrial type places coming into Dallas. Residential, it won't trigger that big a cost. I mean, it'll be big, but you know. At 300,000, you're probably looking at 6% of total cost. So that's a lot.
Public to public,
It's a lot.
dedicated use of public
Yeah.
dollars going to another use that wasn't, its intention. I understand paying some for that, but it's,
I'll go talk to him.
like,
I made a copy of it. I'll go talk to him.
okay. Anything else? Sure. You want to talk to us though at all about what you see happening now, September 3rd? We're in the news, big rollout, big splash. I see Portland there.
We cited 27 people.
Did we? I mean, no, Portland is way bigger than that. They're reeling from it now, but we feel nothing so far. Okay. For the record, that was about the drug criminalization issue. All right. Seeing nothing further, we are adjourned.